Welcome to today's class. So we're moving straight to what we have for today, which is purchasing a hosting plan and also a domain name. So from our interface here, from our smartphone, we can do this with a smartphone. That's why I decided using a smartphone. So we can see some other options, although I decided to search for DreamHost, which is the one I've used before. Just wanted us to glance through a bit. So let's start with the one I've used before. Though this is a foreign based hosting company. When I mean host, a foreign based means you can only pay with dollars. Yeah. So in going through them, we can see some of their prices. So we see that a .com is priced at $4.99. That's about, give or take, 7,000 naira or so. So one of the benefits of this foreign-based hosting service companies is they give you a free.com once you purchase, which we're going to look right into. So okay, since we're here for hosting plans, let's see there. So like I said, you pay with dollars. So there are different payment methods. You have PayPal, you have your card, you have a foreign based card. So majorly they have two plans there. Two plans, which is the shared starter and WordPress. So you can see the what's called the feature for each of them depending on what you want. So right from the top here, if you tap on the yearly plan, you see how much per month. So you just have to multiply it by 1 year, 12 months, and you get the total amount depending on the plan. But this is the plan that I have used. So I haven't used this because of the price. Yes. So so but it auto renews at $6. So let me just make that bold right here, so we can see that auto renews at $6. That means if you're paying now, you pay at $2.95 per month, which to multiply by 12 months. But on renewal, it increases to $6.99. While this one, so you can see same thing. So the difference between these two plans are this: you get one website, which is for free, a free domain, like I said earlier, and there about unlimited traffic. You have a WordPress installer, free automated WordPress migrations, AI website builder, and the rest, and the rest, and the rest, and the rest, and so forth. While if you come down here, you see you have one same thing, free domain. They are guaranteeing you that you'll be receiving 100k monthly visitors, sorry, and so forth. And also, and we have a VIP, which is so expensive. So let's just go with this. We'll go with the share starter and just wait a bit. So here is it, and it has been added, like we said, added to my cart. So let's just check if they have other, okay, just dollars and euros. So like I said, it's a foreign, so you can choose one of the option. If you want to choose your domain later, or if you want to register together with a new domain, or if you already have a domain name, you can also migrate it here. So let's assume we're registering with your domain name, a new domain, like I said. So in here you just search for the domain name. So for the purpose of the class, let's say we're going with BSF IT network. Okay, that should be it. So let's say we're going with this. Okay, forgot that .com. .com. Okay, I think there seems to be a little network issue. But if this is available, to show it's available and we get to go forth. Now if you look closely down here, you see that I have $35. Yes, that's for the hosting plan. $35, that's what is to be paid, plus I'll be getting a free domain name, which is what we're trying to do here. I think the network is just bad. Let's just refresh and okay, start all over again. And go with this. Okay, let's just okay, the network is stable now, and it's going to give us all the extensions available. When I mean extension, the .com, .this. So right here you're seeing they're all free, not all, some are for sale. They are all free. And let's just zoom it, and so right here we're seeing we have a domain name where they also have a psfitnetwork.club. It's free. Like I said, it gives you a free domain. We have .io, we have a .online, .tv, .ai is for sale, which you must buy for 2 years required. So we have a .shop, .me, .design, .store, .blog, .space, US, art, cloud, click. No, these extensions are specifically designed for particular thing. If you have a shop, probably your it's not about your hosting, everything about your business or your site you're building is about a shop. You can as well go for a .shop, .design. But the fact is, whatever you're going for, you have to find out the renewal amount, so you don't go for something at the end you'll be paying $150 in renewing it the next year. Yes, so you don't run into large expenses. So these are the popular ones which we know. A.com. So we see the one we need is quite available. psfitnetwork.com. So we can use the .com. .com is just .com means .company. .org means organization. These are the ones available for blog, and the rest. So since it's this week, for click on add, it will automatically add to our cart. Sorry. So right here it has been added to our cart, and it just gives us our payment option. Okay, let me just tell them I'm not a robot. So right here it just prepares a payment, either use, like I said, use a credit or debit card. Okay, all these tests, let's just verify that we are human. So what it does is it sets up here. You have to set up your account. Either you sign up with Gmail, tap this, and fill in every other thing here, and you click some of these things, and the additional options. These things are pricey. Take it out, like I said, so you don't spend more later. So if you have a debit card or a credit card, probably that has it's a US dollar account, you can just fill in the details here and you pay. probably tell them the country where it is, or even a virtual card too can do that. A virtual dollar card, if you have it, you can just fill in the details, required details, and it's preferably you don't add your credit card. Don't add it. If you add it, it will be automatically renewing itself whenever it expires. So if you just have them, you pull them there, and you come down here and submit order. So you'll be charged accordingly, and everything will go well. Or if you have a PayPal, just click on PayPal. It redirects you back to PayPal. It takes you to PayPal where you have to log in and do the payment and all that. So this is okay. Our network is just giving us an issue. This is more required or preferable when you have a PayPal account, or a dollar account, or you have a means to dollar PayPal account. Yes. So with that, you can just get this done quickly. So for some other hosting services, we're just gonna browse through a few. So this is hostinga.com. Hostinga.com. So right here we are seeing they're always freebies. So like probably you'll be getting 30-day money back guarantee. They'll give you free bees attached to what you're purchasing. Okay, let's say we want to purchase, so we're claiming a deal, and this is their basic plan. Then their basic plan, it is billed at $2.99 per month, like the previous one we saw at DreamHost. Almost same thing. And they say you get 48 hours for, you get 48 months for. So this is what you'll be paying if you're purchasing for 2 years, $143. Then thereabout. So these are the features of the plan. You can create up to 2 websites in it. You have 20 gig of storage for your files. Now this storage of your files means everything you're putting into your websites, everything, even if you're uploading videos, you're uploading pictures, like if you're building your website, whatever file you're adding to it, you'll be given 20 gig of storage of it, and that you'll be given 2 mailboxes per website. It's free for 1 year. When we get to this particular place, I will explain that. And these are some other premium benefits. Like I said, whenever you're purchasing a hosting plan, they will always give you a free domain for 1 year, like we've seen in the real one in DreamHost, and we're seeing it in Hostinga. Hostinga, sorry. So the others, okay, you get weekly backups. You can migrate your sites for free. You can build sites in a minute with AI website builder. Yes, there are options like that. Or you also enjoy having your WordPress site maintained for you. So, and so many other plans. So it's best I just go with this. Like I said, you go with your budget. So the network. All right, so here we are. Now just forget about that timer. It's just so here we are. Now on this particular one, you can choose how long you want to, how long should yours be before it requires a renewal. The more you pay, like if you pay for 48 months, which is 2 years, you're rest assured that you have your hosting plan for a whole 2 years. So and at 2 years, this is what you're paying. You're paying 2.99 per month, and after that it will renew at this for a year, and you can cancel at any time. Now this is what they'll give to you. They say they're going to give you a free domain, which is normal for every other hosting. They do it, but they're adding extra 3 months to your order. So it has been added to the cart. So this is what you're paying, $143 for 2 years. So if you do the calculation in naira, so let's say, sorry, that's 3 years. Sorry, 3 years you're paying this. So let's say we're doing for a year, which is 12 months. So for 12 months, we're paying $47. So now in comparison with DreamHost, you see DreamHost is a bit cheaper. DreamHost we're paying $39. Yes, yeah, I think so. And you see, you still get a free domain name. So if we go with continue, okay, let's say we are still, let's just search for, let's just add a domain name attached to it. Okay, we're using PSF IT network, right? Yeah. So for the first year, we're not paying anything. For the second year, see the amount we have to pay, $39 for a year. So these are the things you just have to consider before purchasing. So let's just, since we just add that to our cart and we proceed. So basically, before you start building for a client, make sure these things are documented and sent to them. So we're done with our hosting plan. Now our domain name registration. Now you can decide to purchase it for 2 years straight. That means you're paying for 2 years. You're not going to be bothered about renewal again for the next 2 years. You can say you want it for a year, and the price will automatically adjust itself. You're not paying for that year. You've seen it. It's now 0.00. But once you add, say you want 2 years, they'll give you they will not add the amount for the first year. They'll just add the amount for the subsequent years ahead. So all these will be added, say free coming soon or linking by all that and all that. Meaning once you just purchase and pay, everything is added automatically on your cPanel. And okay, this is if you want additional domain name. These are the prices. You see, .cloud is more like cheap, just $1, like 15 or 1,600 for a year. You have a domain name that is .cloud. A .org is $7, and so forth. So let's just see. So we click continue and want to check out from our cart, like meaning want to pay. So after this, we then go to see the hosting service companies that allow you pay with naira. So sorry, network. So you see, now it says you have to register. So let's just register. Let me just create an account with them. Okay, create an account quickly, continue, and move straight to checkout, and we see if just to show us. Okay, so here's the billing address, probably your name and this. You just fill in the details and you scroll down. Okay, let's just fill. Okay, what can I set up? Just fill the numbers, fill address. Okay, and we continue. So basically we just want to see the payment methods. So like same thing, either I pay with a card, dollar account card, foreign card, whatever one you may have, or a virtual card that would work. When I mean virtual card is you can create a virtual USD account that you can also have a card with Clever app. The rest probably I will share it in the class, share the link where we can all create that swiftly in less than 24 hours. You have your virtual USD account. You can also fund it. You can also convert from naira to dollars in the app, and you'll be given a virtual card. Most of us we must have had some of a few, but I recommend Clever, so I'll drop it probably after we've gone through the videos. this video, sorry. So we check through. So you see there are several options. It's PayPal. I'm saying OP. So I know these options weren't there before, but now I think you can even pay with CoinGate using crypto, which is nice too. So here you're paying with cryptocurrency. Now they say you're about to pay using cryptocurrency due to its nature. Cryptocurrency take on a reversible and all that. So that they are highly volatile, meaning you can be paying and crypto may fall and you'll be charged more. So it doesn't look as though you'll be responsible for, they have already told you they're not responsible for any risks. But yeah, you can pay with crypto. So that's you say it takes 24 hours to process. That's one of the benefits of crypto. It's changing everything. So we've seen OP. Let's go with OP. I mean, this wasn't there before, so now this is our order summary, and okay, that's a to payment. Is our order summary. Premium web hosting will be charged $47. Point this, they're not charging us for setup, they're not charging us for the domain name, the who is privacy protection is free, ICANN, everything is free, no VAT, nothing. We're just paying the 47.88. So if it takes us to pay, I'm just click it, but I'm not paying though, just for practical reasons. So it takes you to OPay checkout, and you know the rest. So it directs you to your OPay app, and so I think this is lovely too. Just pay with, okay, so this is the equivalent in naira. So you're paying 71,485.80 kobo. So once you just log in your OPay app and do the rest, and you pay for it, and you're done. Everything will be sent to your Gmail account, the one you use in creating the account with them. Send your login details and the rest to the account, and or you'll be redirected. Sure, you'll be redirected from here, directed back to there, and you have access to all your accounts, and you have your hosting plan purchased successfully. So when billing a client to pay, so these are the things you consider. Now if you see you're going to spend, probably if you want to give the person a domain, a hosting plan that's foreign, so there are reasons why you need to go with foreign. There are reasons why you need to stay with naira, because sometimes the dollar rates can be massive, can be very, 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 don't want to go there, you understand. So if you're telling the client what to pay aside your services, you can also consider this and know what to add together to give the client a total payment. So we'll quickly look into the hosting plans that accept naira. So we'll just see all through. So we've seen two foreign based ones. Let's go with, and we've seen that this particular foreign base accepts naira payment through OPay, which is very, very, very good. So let's see the rest. So for hosting service companies that accept naira, so basically I want everyone to do your own research, DYOR. So let's just go with the keyword Nigerian hosting companies, and so it takes you to these are owned by Nigerians. Dreamhost is here again. So there are but a few of them. So just go with the one you know. You see more. So you just have to do your own research. Like know the one that is cheap, know the one that can do. So let's just go, let's just check out a few of them. I think we should start with the first one. Okay, let's see. Just want to compare and contrast. So with this, now the difference is this for the no for the either Nigerian based or whatever it is, but those that the hosting plan companies that accept Naira, they give you a free domain, but it's always .com.ng, meaning the extension is indicating that this is from Nigeria. Probably if you have a client that is not of an African origin, so you can't just purchase a domain name for the client and it's bearing .com.ng. So that's one of the things to consider too. Unless you can just purchase the hosting plan and still purchase an additional .com attached to it, but this will be given to you for free. So you can also use this for someone else. So, but it's a win-win-win. And so let's just choose package. So these are their packages: webs hosting starter. They're on different names, almost same thing. You're getting a free .com.ng, a free site pro site builder. This is more like WordPress, but no, a little bit different. Now you get 2 websites, you get 25 email accounts, you have 5 subdomains. We'll also look into this, how to create subdomains. You have this, free that, free this. While this is 6,000 per month, so if you're buying for 12 months, we're giving you 72,000, I think. They're about 70 something thousand for a year. So now, and there are different features. So let's say we are going with this. Let's just so with this, paying for 5 per month, you can decide if you want to pay for lower month. If it's a year, so the price has been reduced. For a year, you'll be paying 4,050 naira. It's nice if you want to pay for. So for a year, this is what you'll be paying. Having 48,600. So yes, okay, 46, because this is including VAT, so 46,468. So if you're paying for a year, that's it. So you can just choose the one that is affordable for you. So let's say we're paying 46. So there is where you can search for your domain. You add them. Domain is free. So we're still using our PSF IT network. And we search. Reason why you just have to search. Definitely to be free. So it doesn't automatically add the .com.ng to it since it's free. So and the trainers, it has been taken. So it's taken. So let's assume we're purchasing a .com, and you see .com is 17,700 for a year. So sometimes your domain name may be used by someone else. At the point of purchase, you just discover that domain name you're trying to use, someone else is already using it, and you just have to adjust. So this for a year, and this is everything, and these are other options too that you just want to. So moving straight to our checkout, and our total money is 71,706 naira. So now these are the payment method. They were using a Flutterwave. Recurring means unless you always pay through that method. A one-off means you just pay once. Once you click pay now, it redirects you to this. You create your account first. After creating account, you click complete registration, and it takes you to a point where you pay with your card. Most of us have used Flutterwave, right? So that it is. So you're saying with this one we're paying 71,000 naira 706, while the foreign base will check, you see there's a little bit of difference, which is not much. A little bit of difference with is not much. So let's just go back to, so let's see one more. This is go54.com. so let's see the pricing. And okay, think network. So these are some of the options we're given. So the pricing, okay, let's just go with annually. Yeah, so we can for annually. So this is premium 8 gig Linux shared hosting, which is at 25,000 naira annual. So here you're given 2 domains, free unlimited emails, 10 subdomain, 30 gig web space, this 35,000. So with this one now, you've been given, and you will not receive any free domain name. That's the difference. So with this that is at 35,000, you'll be given a free .ng domain, right? So if you go down, same thing is here. Difference are just, if you look closely, you're gonna see the difference. So let's start with this. Let's see. So let's go with the premium 8 gig Linux shared hosting, which is at 25,000 per annum, and we get to see some other features. So here you search for your domain. So let's say we're still using our PSF IT network. Alright, and we search for a domain. It's going to be free because we've never purchased it anywhere. So here you have for .com. Say for a year you'll be paying 24,000 naira for it. Other options are going to come out down here, .org, .com.ng, and I'll wait a little bit for that. So here we have a .online. It's just 5,000 for a year. We have .store. Click here. There are so many suggestions we're going to see. So depending on what you want, just go for it. And remember, we selected annually, so down here it gives you your grand total you're going to pay. So this is the VAT inclusive, and you know why there's a VAT there. Yeah, so no need to explain that. We're all in Nigeria. All right, so okay, let's say we're adding this to our cart. So this is everything that is in the 24,000. You have your ID protection, 9,000 for a year. So we go down, you see we are paying 62,000 naira for everything. So this is cost at 62,000. So now we see that our beta host is actually the cheapest right now. So having seen all this, and we've seen the cheapest of them all, we can then decide for ourselves which of the hosting plans we want for ourselves. Remember, they all give you a free domain name depending on the plan you. Some hosting companies will give you a free domain name regardless of the plan you're choosing. Like this last one we came, this Go54, The cheapest plan doesn't have that. Yeah, but the rest gives you, even the beta host we saw last before this, they also give you a free domain name, which is the .com.ng. So you just do your own research and look for the one that's best for you. So the next we'll see how a cPanel is and how to install WordPress into our sites. So we'll just quickly go through that. So on betahost247.com, this is the cheapest. So this is the starter plan. No, yearly you're paying 24,000 naira. Yearly 24,000 and some other plans. This is reseller starter. Probably you want to start reselling cPanel. So these are basically not from you. So just going through these. So just go through first one, which is what we came for. Alright, which is this. And we'll just see the basic other infos that are attached to it. There should be some other ones. Okay, this is probably when you have an account. This is like the side options, just to go around. It's like the side options attached to it. Services, registering a domain name. So we are here to purchase a plan. So this is the starter plan for smart projects. Let's click on order now. So you're saying it comes with a free domain. Don't know if you saw that. It comes with a free .com. Just go back, and so we get to see it. So for the starter plan, just 24,000 for the year, you get a free right here, a free .ng domain. Okay, and you're getting a free domain, and you can register, and you can swear by probably the client wants. So let's just use. So this is available. Here are several options you might want to consider depending on what you want. So but typically we always go for the .com. So just click continue to see our summary, and like I said, I think this is probably the cheapest you'd get out there. So remember our plan we wanted, so it's just choose your billing annually, like you want to pay for 1 year, you want to pay for 2 years, you need for 3 years upfront. So let's say we're going with annually. So these are some of the options that will come with your domain. You can choose. If you have the money, you could go with them, or probably just leave them. Maybe that is where only pick the ones that are free, and we continue. So this is free, so just go down and click continue. So this is the summary for the plan. Now the next summary will be for our domain name we are purchasing. So you click this free, click this free, click on continue. This ID protection, it's 2,000 for a year. It protects your ID from receiving spam email. So this is our total summary. It gives you the breakdown of everything you're getting, and these are recommended services that will be given to you if you want to add them depending on your budget, like I said. And this is your grand total, which is 45,500 naira. So if you click checkout, it takes you to where you pay out. And yeah, Either you, if you don't have an account, you create an account with them, either using your Facebook or your Gmail, or you just fill out the information yourself, and create a pin and the rest. And then you choose a method where you want to pay, either Flutterwave. With Flutterwave you can use international card, right? Yeah. So, or you choose a bank direct cash deposits. They give you an account, you go to the bank and deposit. When you decide to use crypto, no, if you have crypto, you can just use that, or pay with Paystack, and any of which you select. Once you click complete order, it takes you to payout and you're done. So this is the cheapest. While we check the last one, this is the cheapest you can get so far. So let's see another one and compare prices too. So guys, for the cPanel, this is what the cPanel is. So the cPanel will be given to you once you've purchased your domain name, your hosting plan. Remember, your domain name stays in the hosting plan. So once you purchase that, they send you an email on how to get access to your your hosting plan, your hosting account. Then you see your domain name you've purchased. You can also purchase more domain name attached to the one you have. Then you can propagate the domain name, whereas you see settings, and it's very easy to follow. Once you do that, you generate a username and a password for yourself, right? So that username and password is what you would use to get to your cPanel of your site. So it's always cPanel. Don't know if you can see what I'm typing. Yeah, cPanel dot no. This is the domain name we're using for this very tutorial. It's an already purchased domain name. So just cPanel dot your domain name, and so once you click enter, it brings to the interface. You input your username and your password that you've to send it to your mail. You can also change the password later. So I have this saved already, just and it redirects you to the cPanel. So this is how a cPanel looks like. This is how a cPanel looks like. So these are the tools you find. This is where create email accounts. We'll come to this. This just when you manage your file, probably want to register a new domain name. So everything right here under billing and support, it will take you back to your host, to your hosting account, right? So it takes you back to your hosting account. Here you can manage your profile. So everything under this billing and support is basically about your hosting account. So you can easily access your hosting account from here too. And also here where you have your files. So this is basically when you have a full knowledge of WordPress and cPanel and all that, and adding of scripts. That is more like an advanced where you can have your PHP scripts, like a site built with code. So you can add them also from this very means, these files, database, PHP my admin, my database, so forth. So right here is where you have domain. So every domain you have, it has this particular place. This is where you publish social media management. So basically this metrics is where you get number of visitors to your site, where you monitor everything about your site. So the cPanel is basically all that has to do with your site. Your security, here you can set up your SSH access, IP blocker, rest and the like. So basically these are not what in here for. So now these are the softwares that come with that are in your cPanel. Here you can see WordPress manager. So if you'd want to use WordPress to do that, you just do this. Now so on this cPanel you can just decide to go around, just click, but be careful. For example, let's go to security, let's go to SSL and TLS. So it's best you go, just click around, do your research, see around. So it says the SSL and S manager will allow you to generate SSL certificates. which is signing request, private keys, and all that. So this the function of SSL. It allows you to secure pages on your site so that the information, such as maybe login or credit card numbers, they are encrypted. They're just encrypted instead of plain text, so that probably someone wants to gain those informations. They're encrypted in different kind of code, so they don't get access to those information. So this is basically the use of this. So this is where you decide which type of SSL certificate you want, and so the recommended one, which is what we have, a system default. So it is saved already. All right, so we can see, why I said you can just go around and click one or two of these. So but we are here to learn how to install WordPress. So moving down, let's just go through the options. So this is where you have written advanced. You can just click one or two, then preferences. Down here you have scripts and the like. So in installing WordPress, so once you click on WordPress manager, it brings you to a different interface, which is this. So the reason why we're saying this, we have the domain name we're using already has WordPress installed in it. It's a functional site. Site is working. So if the site doesn't, if WordPress is not installed on the site, so if you click on install, it will bring out options of sites that or domain names that don't have WordPress on them. So from here now, you just pick, you just click install, and it will install WordPress on your site. Don't know if you get it. Okay, so once this comes out, then go directly to here. This is where you choose the particular URL that you want. Let's say for this particular purpose, I created a subdomain that we're going to use. The subdomain is this. If you look closely, they are all bearing elegantflow.com.ng. So I had to add something before it. So these are more like sites. They can serve as sites on their own, but they are called subdomain, meaning they're using a particular domain. It's more like a website inside the website. Don't know if you get. It's more like, I give an example that websites are like your home address where they can locate you. Okay, so this is more like an address in an address, and where you see some street they say so off this King Charles Avenue off Queen Elizabeth Street. Don't know if you get. So that King Charles Avenue is like the subdomain. Queen Elizabeth Street is like the domain, right? So I already have this down. I can create as many as possible I want. So let's say I want to install in this D dot. So you just pick the what's it called? Pick the subdomain you want to install that into. So it shows you your installation URL. Alright, so then choose the protocol, anyone you want, but before that, kindly read what that entails. Okay, just read what that entails. So no, it's still same. This protocol HTTPS. So once that's selected, you can choose the version of WordPress you want to install. No, this is the latest version. It's no, they upgrade always. So there's a settings where you can select auto upgrade. Whenever there's a new version of WordPress, it updates on its own. So in here you can set these things. You can give the site a name, a description. Actually, you can do this too on WordPress. You can do it on WordPress. So but for start out, you can just do it yourself from here. but we'll still show you how to do it on WordPress. And over here, this is where you set your username and your password. Okay, username and password for when you're logging into the WordPress dashboard. Although you can also log in from your cPanel, you can do that from your cPanel. Okay, but let me show you. So let's say our username is admin, want to use admin, and our password is password password 1 1 2 3. Okay, so and we sorry so once you put your password, we're using admin, we're using password 1 2 3. Then these are plugins that you can either select them or you leave them. You would still install plugins in WordPress. You definitely install plugins in WordPress, but with this automatically adds plugins to your WordPress. So here you can choose the language. Okay, so English. Then in advanced settings, this is where it has to do with all the database and all that. So in advanced settings, here you can auto upgrade. Just select it here too. You can back up. Let's say you want to be backing up your site once every week, you should do that. Backup rotation. So then backup location, where will it store? So if you choose the location, local folder and other, now all these things can be done on WordPress. Like I said, on WordPress dashboard you can do that. So let's just select this and you click on install. So yeah, it said it may take 3 to 2 minutes, so you just have to wait, and within some seconds it will be installed. Just to give you some time and wait a little bit. So yeah, our WordPress has been installed. So it says congratulations, the software was installed successfully. So WordPress has at our domain name WordPress has been installed. So you see, it gives you the URL you can use to access your WordPress dashboard, which is our www.d.elegantflow.com.ng/wp, that's WordPress admin. So once you click on that, it takes you to the WordPress dashboard. Like I said, you can also log in from it. Maybe probably you forgot your password, you can. So let's just click on this to take us down to our WordPress dashboard, and we'll have to log in. Okay, all right, okay, just it redirected us straight to our WordPress dashboard. So this is what a WordPress dashboard looks like. This is how it is. Okay, so this is a WordPress dashboard. You can see this is what the WordPress dashboard looks like. So over here, we can see some options: same post, media, pages, comments, appearance, plugins, users. So in the course of our lessons, we'll be looking at all that, and you can see some of the plugins we installed from there. It's also here. And okay, sometimes you have to pay attention to these updates. So here they said WordPress 6.8.2 is available, so always update, always. So once you update it, it has updated. So this is what WordPress is. It's as easy as that. So from here you can start building sites using templates. We'll look at all of that while our WordPress is updating. So it's updated, and gives you everything you need to know, and here it is. So this is how to install our WordPress. So like I said, you can also log in probably in separate phone. Let's say with your phone and you want to log into your site to do something quickly. You can do that by remember our username and password. So what we're going to do is we look for a way to log out. So if you look at the top right corner there is okay, you see, click log out. So it's going to log us out, right? So here we just type in, remember our username, sorry, admin, right? Admin. Here we have password 1 2 complete. Okay, now 2 3, and we click login. So if the password is correct and your username, okay, so because of the plugin, one of the plugin we installed, it said should reset password. So we tried logging in with a weak password. Just all these are normal protocol. You just have to reset your password to prevent unauthorized entering. So just do that. Our username is admin, and we get new password. So you see, when you're creating your password, you just have to use something that's strong. Okay, so that's another method to log in. Probably you can't remember your password or you just want quick access. Let's go back a little bit. So if you're back to your cPanel and as you come to your WordPress manager, it brings all the sites that have WordPress. Remember, then it was 1, now we have 2. So all we just have to do is just to click login to redirect you to your WordPress dashboard for that domain, right? So this is it, right? This is it, and hope we've understood quite all right. So I want you to practice, ask questions. If you have any question, just drop your question for me, and I'll see you in our next class. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, comment. Thank you.